Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LeTip Live. LeTip is an organization of like-minded individuals brought together to help each other's businesses grow and flourish. Today we have a special treat for you. We have John from P.A.D, Performance as Designed. John, welcome to the LeTip Live podcast.
Thank you, Doug.
Well, as always, we are live. So if you have a question, comment, or concern, please put it in the comment section and we'll answer it live with you today. John, how are you?
Very good. Very good.
So, John, the mic does not bite. The closer you get, the better you'll sound. I should have told you that before we went live, but we are live here. So here we go. What is Performance as Designed? What is P.A.D?
So Perform as Designed is a mobile gym.
Mm-hmm.
Perform as Designed specifically is a mobile gym for men.
Mm-hmm.
The sister company, the sister gym is Arc Fitness, mobile gym for women.
Okay.
And the model really is everything is self-contained, right? You can work out in the trailer. Mm-hmm. It's heated in the winter. We can go anywhere that I can really fit the trailer or trailers, either one of them. Mm-hmm. I do have separate trailers, one for the women's gym and one for the men's gym. And Perform as Designed really started as a way to kind of rebuild classic masculinity and classic strength through fitness. You can learn a lot about yourself through fitness and picking things up that you don't necessarily feel like picking up. Doing things you don't necessarily feel like doing, right? Just discipline, mm-hmm. right? And in my opinion, there's generally a lack of personal responsibility, general self-discipline in society as you know, as a generalization, mm-hmm. right? And so there's definitely a need for more people to get involved in a fitness lifestyle, as well as just general discipline and personal responsibility in life. And so I found kind of this niche of a service I could provide, something that I love doing. I mean, I try to pursue the fitness life myself. And so, being able to bring that as I started was just the guys. And now maybe about a month or two ago, I started the women's gym. So that's really where it all started. I saw two needs and also kind of thirdly, what I liked to do. Mm-hmm. And I joined them all together into this mobile gym model. That really is so fun. I mean, I can go wherever I want. I can train whatever time I want. I don't, I make it very, very easy for my clients. I really take all the excuses out. Mm-hmm. I've never canceled for weather. I mean, all the storms and blizzards we've had, I can still get really to wherever I want to be. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, I've been in business 7 years. Really think it was with the final push from my wife, really she wasn't my wife at the time, but said, you should really do this if you're actually thinking about doing this. Just start. Mm-hmm. So here we are 7 years later. Nice. 7 years and 5 years married, or 6 years married and 2 kids. So nice.
What was the launch point? Like what were you doing before? What made you want to get into this?
So I was actually working at Don Bosco Prep. And I always knew that I wanted to run my own company, own my own business. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. Thought about it a lot, prayed about it a lot, kind of didn't know what direction I was going to go in. Mm-hmm. But I knew that I liked working out. I was a fitness coach at the time, part-time on the side. And the more I did it in my own life and the kind of the life lessons that I was learning myself, I realized how much I was kind of falling in love with it. Mm-hmm. And, that I liked just sharing my knowledge with other people. And so, I guess I realized that I could generate income out of that. And then the mobile part, I knew very early on, Doug, that I didn't want to pay rent to anybody. Mm-hmm. Because I knew that I was going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. It's a huge amount of cash flow. Mm-hmm. And I had a truck and some weights at the time. And I knew that, what was the next right thing to do? I didn't have to have all of this figured out. So I just kind of decided that I was going to just start in a direction, just pick a direction and start.
Nice.
And so you start and you can, you scale and reinvest back in your own business and kind of like all of those without getting into the weeds. That's how we got here.
Awesome. And you're cutting out like a lot of the excuses that people could have. So like,
Yes.
number one, getting out of bed. Number two, getting to the gym.
Right.
You cut out that excuse. Now, now you're showing up, knock, knock, time to work out. And and now there's like accountability too, because they don't want to let you down. Like you came, it's not tougher to tell someone no, I don't want to work out when they just showed up to your house.
Right. I mean, there's definitely been times that I've pressed people and in saying, well, no, I'm coming, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Barring people with young kids or somebody's legitimately sick. Of course, those things are just life is real. We're all human. But saving the time of getting your gym bag ready and getting into the car and even the 10-minute ride to the gym, 15 probably for most of us, finding a parking spot, getting into the gym, picking your first piece of equipment. I mean, I've probably saved someone at least 45 minutes.
Oh, at least
45 minutes, right? If the gym is closed. And then on the other side, right? Just the efficiency in the fitness and the working out. And then you're done, you get out to the car, get into the car and get home. That's another half hour. So I've saved somebody an hour and a half to their day, more or less.
Absolutely. It's great. So along with, saving of time and convenience, what are some other, things that Perform as Design offers? I'm sure you're training, you're coming up with the training regimen and stuff and the lifestyle. So what you show up and then what happens?
So we do nutrition coaching at the same time, nutrition accountability. So I have clients that I check in with during the day, random times during the day. What are you having for lunch? What do you have for dinner? What's the lunch plan? Did you work out this morning? Or did you have breakfast? A lot of people skip breakfast. We also have just remote programming that we do. So I'll see some of my guys, 2 or 3 times a week, and then I'll give them another workout or two that I can see if they did. I can see how they did it, how they performed on it. And then I have clients who I just program for. And it's all completely remote. So I check in with them once a week, or, I'll do some movement examples over a Zoom, or, we'll do a quick remote session, like video session or whatever. But so those are my main boxes that I'm filling. So in person, right? Kind of the hybrid of in person and programming, and then just remote programming. Within the remote programming, there's specific programming per person, or there's kind of a generic program. And so people can decide really based on what they're looking for, if they're looking to achieve a specific goal or just general physical preparedness. They can decide if they want the generic one or the personalized program. Awesome.
Great stuff. Just want to remind everyone we are live. So if you have a question, comment, or concern, you can put it in the comments section. We'll answer it live. John, any tips or tricks when it comes to, the fitness world and nutrition? Anything you could share with our viewers? Anything to help them get going, get started?
I think the easiest way for people to conceptualize their fitness is that we're very much a instant gratification society. So this the fitness lifestyle flies in the face of that. It's not an instant gratification.
It's the opposite.
It's exactly the opposite, right? I've been, if you follow me on Instagram, Perform as Design Mobile Gym, I've been trying to do fitness tips of the day. So it's not every single day, but I would say probably maybe 5 or 6 times a week. And one of the tips that I gave recently was, I just lost my train of thought, but it has to be a lifestyle. This is not a destination. It has to just be something that's part of your life, like taking a shower, like brushing your teeth, like getting to work. It just needs to be part of your day. It's just what you do. the fitness tip of the day I did this morning was something is better than nothing. If you have 5 minutes to do push-ups and air squats at home, you've done something, right? So I remembered that the one tip, your fitness lifestyle is like your retirement policy, your retirement account. The deposits you're making now are going to be something that you not only earn dividends on, but you're going to have to draw from later in your life. And so all that to say that no fit person says, oh, I got here. Okay, I'm done. I don't need to do anything ever again. That's not how it works. It's just not how it works, right? It is just how you live. It's just how you eat. It doesn't mean, we're not all human, and we need a break here from time to time. We don't go on vacation. We don't eat and pig out at a family gathering or wedding or whatever. But your standard, right? Your home base is this fitness lifestyle, eating clean, getting my workouts in daily, and that looks different for everybody.
Yeah.
Right. There's no cookie cutter. That's why you see all these different modalities out there.
And you're not just building a statue, a sculpture, and then putting it on the front lawn and not thinking about it anymore. It has to be maintained.
I like that a lot. Yeah, that's a great metaphor.
Just made it myself.
For sure. Yeah.
Just came up with it.
Of course, I like that.
Let's patent that. You got to keep it up. You got to nutrition, the stuff that you're doing, the program you're doing. It all comes. It has to be done on a regular basis. So Instagram is Perform as Design Mobile Gym. Is that correct? Did I spell right? Spelling is not my forte.
So it's perform as designed
Oh, we got to throw some underscores in there.
Mobile underscore gym.
Mobile gym's the only one that doesn't have underscores.
Mobile underscore gym.
Gotcha. There we go. So you guys should be following John at perform underscore as underscore design underscore mobile underscore gym. He's always doing tips and tricks and helping you guys out. And you should be contacting him if you're looking to get started on your fitness journey. So, we talked about your fitness stuff, and P.A.D. Let's do a little bit of LeTip. How long have you been in LeTip for?
I think I'm coming up on 2 months in LeTip.
So we got a rookie of the year here. We got some pride guests here too, so bear with us.
My mini
me's here as well.
There we go. Okay.
So 2 months, how you like it?
I really enjoy it. As a business owner, specifically in the fitness industry, I think a lot of us as personal trainers get sucked into, well, how many sessions can I do a week? And you're kind of your income is capped. But you're trading your time for money. And so as a business owner, more than one of my clients started to push me towards, okay, well, how are you building this business? You're running out of time in the week to service sessions. And I said, well, I'm hiring somebody. Well, okay, but how are you growing your brand? How are you growing your business? And so, really during a session, one of the other members, Robin, just came across me and the trailer and said, well, you're looking for more business. There's only one answer to that. Yes. I have a family, I have a mortgage, I have responsibilities like everybody else does. And so, this kind of is the answer to, or one of the answers, and it's a great answer for now in my life for sure, and in the business for now for sure, of, well, how do I extend this reach versus just people seeing the trailer driving around? How do I extend this reach past asking my clients for referrals? And so networking on my own and meeting people on my own. And you want to get out?
We could show our special guest here. Yeah.
Come here. So how do I kind of, I guess, meet and greet and share the brand? And so LeTip being actually fits in my schedule very well, because my schedule is very mechanical, right? People like the same time every week
Mhm.
in their own schedule, because that's how we work, especially in Northwest Bergen County, right? Like everything is fast and everything's scheduled and everything's timed. And so to be in a networking group that, I mean, one of the best things, Doug, was my first meeting, like 8:29:59. Boom. Okay, we're done. Whoa, that's awesome, right? Right? Because we are all business owners and we are all trying to grow. And so that, yes, that networking time and that relationship building is powerful, but also, you know, the time at our jobs is powerful too. Of course, that's the main motor. Can we not chew on the chair, please? Thank you. So I really enjoy it. And, you know, the people too, we're pretty much all like-minded. We're all pursuing this thing.
Yeah.
So, and everybody knows that everybody's time is valuable. I really like the fact that we are responsible for doing things like this, right? Visiting somebody else's business, seeing what somebody else's company and business is all about, and that they're responsible to do it to you and for you. Because it's not just who you want to see and whose business you want to get to know. It's everybody's responsible for everybody.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of accountability, which I like, because I'm kind of in the business of accountability. Right?
Absolutely.
So yes, after my first visits, my first times as guests, I really was hooked, because the respect for people's time, the respect for people's time, one, the accountability, number two, and number three, really the how efficacious it seems to be. I mean, I got that from even my second visit or my first visit. So, is he gonna totally unplug us?
It's all right. No. He's just playing with the light.
Okay.
I don't think it's that hot.
So, yeah, well, we're gonna find out real fast, right?
I don't think it's that hot.
So yeah, I mean, I really do enjoy it. I enjoy the people. And even, you know, it's funny. I got there for definitely my second time, maybe the first time, but Anthony Delabono, Signature Kitchens. I went to Bosco with his son.
Nice.
Right. Anthony Calandro, Gun for Hire. Like I not well, but I know Anthony reasonably well from going to the range and whatnot beforehand. And so that kind of legitimized it in my head also, to see people that I've known already, who I respect very much, you know, kind of hooked me as well. Nice. To see how effective this was.
Awesome. Great stuff. As always, we are live. So if you have a question, comment, or concern, please put it in the comments section. We'll answer it live with you today. Great stuff. So, John, been in it for a little bit, but do you have any tips or tricks to help a newer member maybe get started in LeTip?
What would I suggest to a new member? I would suggest, right, it's the age-old thing. Be yourself, yes, but invest a little bit of extra time. Show up even 5 minutes early and chat with somebody as you're both pouring your coffee. Just introduce yourself. We're all there for the same reason, which I think in and of itself is a big icebreaker. It was always a kind of a hesitation of mine going to other networking things. Right? I always felt like, well, we all kind of know where we're here, but nobody's talking about where we're here. And it's kind of this elephant in the room. Well, with this structured meeting every week, you're seeing the same faces, and everybody has a goal. Everybody's trying to grow. And so it kind of takes that pressure off and takes the white elephant out of the room. So to a new member, I would suggest just talk to people. It doesn't have to be about business all the time. I mean, maybe I was behind the 8 ball on all of the other networking things I'd ever tried, but just talk. People like to talk about what they like. And so if you ask someone about what they like, they'll be free to talk. And then if you are talking about what you like, you're free to talk because you're
Mhm.
comfortable, because we like it. Who told me that? Actually, my art teacher when I was a student at Bosco, Sister Mary, said that to us in the classroom. But that's something that I kind of return back to every so often.
Mhm.
People like to talk about what they like. And so if you are interested in what they like, the conversation starts to roll.
Mhm.
And you don't feel like you're, hi, love. You don't feel like you're selling anything. What's up, babe? You okay?
Just wants to be a star.
You want to be here? You want to play some of those little things with Matthias? The little twisties? Yeah. Let's see.
Got a lot of special guests here today. And as always, if you have a question, comment, or concern, you can put it in the comment section. We will answer it live with you today with John from P.A.D. Perform as Design Mobile Gym. You definitely see them around town. Huge mobile gym, brings it straight to your house, and you can train whenever you like.
Matthias, keep him over here, Rosie. Excuse me, just one second.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, the poppers.
Nice. What we got there? The twisties?
Yeah, these things are great. We actually a friend of mine was sitting behind us at church one day and saw that we were having not trouble with the kids, but we're just kind of being challenged by keeping them occupied, especially the little guy because he's so young. And we see each other at church every Sunday, and so she's got 5 kids, and so she introduced us to these. Right, they're quiet. It's not a mess. They're not eating anything like sugary, so they're not like, it doesn't compound the whole issue. And so yeah, they're little. I don't even. Oh, fidget sticks. They're called
Fidget sticks.
Yeah,
Not sponsored, but we're
great.
promoting fidget sticks today.
So I guess kind of going
Hi.
on all this thing, as much time and effort as I put into the business and providing for the family and growing the business, my greatest job and my greatest responsibility and vocation is these guys and my family. Like that's really number one, and nothing makes me happier. It's a lot,
Oh yeah,
it's a lot. I mean, and you don't actually know how well you can function on 3 hours of sleep, right? But yeah, as much as I have feel my responsibility to grow and build this business to provide for them, Rosie, just pay attention to him too, please. Okay, can you stay in here with him to keep him occupied, please? That would help me a lot. Rosie, keep him in here, please.
Connor could take him. There you go.
There's really no greater joy or reward, right, than having kids and your children and your bride, and as a guy, of course. Yeah, I mean, coming home to them at the end of the day, building a little relationship with them. It's really there's nothing better. There really is nothing better. I mean, Rosie and I went fishing together yesterday. Rosie, how many fish did you catch yesterday? 4.
4 fishes.
4 fish.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, to see them grow and to see them change, and their personalities, and it's challenging. There's nothing harder. There's nothing harder than being a parent. But there's also nothing more rewarding, and there's nothing that makes you happier. Really, it's amazing, and it's tough to describe and explain to somebody who's not a parent yet.
Sleepless nights.
Yeah, sleepless nights. Yeah.
She's not mobile yet.
Oh man, I remember saying to a young dad, "Oh my God," when Rosie was littler. "Oh my gosh, I can't wait for when she can crawl, when she can walk." And he said, "Oh, no." He goes, "Be careful what you wish for." He goes, "You put her down now, she stays right where she is." Right. I think it was actually one of my clients. And actually thinking of this same client, he and I actually said this to him this morning because I think of this often. He and we're going down a rabbit hole here with parenting. But and Joe, if you come across this or you're listening, you'll laugh at this because I literally mentioned this morning. He's a little bit ahead of you and I in the dad game. Maybe I think more or less a year, maybe 6 months. And he's a busy guy, right? He's got a lot of irons in the fire, as a lot of us do. And as a new dad, he was saying to himself, well, I have to do X and I have to do Y, and this has to be done, and this is a responsibility, and I got to make sure this is done tomorrow. And his wife turned to him and she said, Joe, this is what we're doing. Right. Whatever they were doing with their little one at that moment, maybe just watching her, or, she was making dinner and he was watching her, something in the moment. And, we laughed about it or he laughed about it with me when he was sharing that with me. He and I chuckled about it together, but there's a lot of truth in that. And I share that with him. I remind him that he said that to me a lot, because there's a lot of wisdom in that. There's nothing more important. Yeah. So I'm sorry for those of you listening, if I'm turning away, yes, it's because I have two little responsibilities here. But so joy-filled. I mean, yes. So yes, this is what we're doing. And you juggle, and we just, all of us, for anybody who's a new parent, you just do the next best thing and the next best thing you can, and then you just we're all figuring this out. Yeah. There's no manual. There's no manual.
Absolutely.
So yes, down the rabbit hole we went.
All good. Any other tips or tricks about anything you want to touch base on? Anything coming up? Anything you want to touch base on?
Yeah, I mean, Arc Fitness is pretty cool. The women's gym. I always knew that I was kind of leaving the other half of the population out. So Arc Fitness is named after Joan of Arc. So even our logo has a sword, a golden sword crossed with a barbell, which was cool to kind of figure out how that looked together. I have that tagged on my Performance Design Instagram page. So if you go on Performance Design Instagram page, there'll be and the website is the Arc Fitness Instagram. So yeah, I mean that's really cool. I found actually an old friend of mine and my wife's is the trainer that we've hired for Arc. So that's something I'm excited about. And I guess I would always just go back to like, what's the next best thing you can do? In your fitness, in your career, in your life as a parent, or with your spouse. What's up, man? You want to sit on my lap again? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, anything else? Those things come to mind. What are you what's your why is a whole other is another coin phrase that people use. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of drawing a blank right now.
No, you're good. You're good. A lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on right now.
But we'll make it easy for you. We're gonna start you on the speed round. Are you ready for the speed round?
Yeah, let's go.
So we're gonna rattle off some questions. First thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Nothing serious. Pat, you ready? All right. We're going to get to know John a little bit better in the speed round, and away we go.
Oh, man.
Favorite color?
Yellow.
Favorite food?
Oh. My favorite food, dessert or meal, doesn't matter.
Why don't you give us one of each?
Favorite food would be any kind of breakfast sandwich on a bagel.
Nice.
Yes, definitely the fitness life. Okay. And favorite dessert would probably be, which is kind of a breakfast / dessert. My mom makes baked blueberry French toast. So if my siblings or any of my family are listening, that's pretty nice. Deathly.
Awesome. Favorite movie?
Oh, toss up between Jeremiah Johnson and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
All right. Favorite show?
Favorite show?
Could be streaming, could be on TV.
Watch a whole lot of TV. My wife and I were on an Alone kick for a while.
All right.
I get home kind of late and then bedtime.
Yep. Any hobbies you have that have nothing to do with fitness or work? Something that has nothing to do with anything, just something you like to do.
Oh, shooting.
Nice.
Yep. Shooting, hunting, fishing. Yep.
Awesome. How about favorite sport?
Wrestling. I wrestled in high school.
Nice. Favorite sport to watch?
I think because of the fitness life, probably the CrossFit Games or Olympic lifting, or I mean, I'll watch football, of course, if it's on. But
Favorite football team?
don't really care. Don't have one.
Okay. Good stuff. Favorite thing to do on the weekend?
Oh, spend time with my kids.
Nice.
Spend time with the kids. I mean, if I could get my own workout in and have enough time to do that, work out outside, some kind of functional thing outside, I really enjoy. Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's a good one to end it on. Spending time with the kids. Nothing better. As always, you guys have a question, comment, concern, put it in the comments section. We also want to encourage you to check out perform_as_design_mobile_gym for all your fitness and nutrition needs. Check John out. John, anything else you want to add?
There's no progress, not perfection.
Progress,
There's
not
no,
perfection.
There's no destination. It's just that you need to get better, either as in your fitness life, as a human being, as a parent, as a husband or a wife.
Mhm.
Progress, not perfection, right? Let me just do this a little bit better, and that's just your journey. That's your goal. Progress. Just get a little bit better.
I love it. Great stuff. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. John, thanks for joining us today.
I hope this was entertaining.
It was very entertaining. Very entertaining episode. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on LeTip Live.
How you doing, Rosie?